Well guys, this is going to be a little bit different to normal videos. I hope you enjoyed the ooh, it's bright in here. I hope you guys enjoyed the new intro and new logo, if you've seen it. Oh, it's super bright. Let's move out of here. And there we have Ollie sorting out his Pokemon cards. Apparently we're going to be in a huge battle later. He's obviously not fixing it, so he's got the better deck, but I think... Are you going to have the better deck?
Yeah.
He's fixing it.
I have to build your deck, I think.
And he's going to build mine. So it's all good, it's all good.
Or you can build this.
I'm going to leave the building of the Pokemon deck up to you. But anyway, so what we're going to talk about today is Mask. This was one of the greatest shows in the 80s. I'm a little bit too... It was slightly before my time. I was born in the 90s, it came out in the 80s. But I still watched it as a kid, but there was like no toys or anything like that about back when my parents were buying me toys and things like that. So I always wanted... Oh, and here's the other one. Hello, it's Alexa. Can I just film this little intro thing without you... Are you gonna shout or anything? No?
Yeah.
Please don't shout.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I always wanted to get one of the toys like Condor or Mat Tracker and things like that, but they were always super expensive. If you watched the last episode of Round the Round Table, a certain someone, we will not mention names, but Scott Blind, sorry, we mentioned Mask, and that's what done it. He said he had a rhino and instant jealousy sat in. And I was like, right, that is it. I'm going to get one. I am going to finally do it, and I was prepared to spend a lot of money. Let's just go with that. I was prepared to spend a lot of money. A listing came up on the E of the Bays, the GAN, the E-Bays. I put in a little bit of money and I was like, I should maybe just top that. But actually, no, I put in an offer at first, which was rejected, which was my own fault, because I went way too low, but hey, I tried. Meh. I'll wait another 6 days, it's fine. I don't mind. Then the bidding started. Someone bid £14. Then it went quiet for a few more days. Then got to like 50 seconds. The notification popped on my phone, which it should have done sooner, so eBay, sort that out now. And it was still on £14. I was like, oh, I could just go to 20, it's fine. So, I typed in the number, I put in £50.
Ollie, let me...
I'm trying to film the intro!
Ollie, let me ask
So,
yeah.
is Pokemon trading card Lunchbox?
Yeah.
Oh my god! Come here and show it. Oh hey!
That's how much fun.
It's your lunchbox.
Yeah.
Back to the story. So, nobody else bidded for it, and I got it for the price of £17. I'll put it here just so you guys see that. That's it. So today we are going to be talking about Mask, and we're going to go over Rhino. Honestly, I think this is one of the best toys I've ever bought, and I wish I'd done it sooner, which has kind of got me hungry for more Mask toys and things like that, but I can't wait, so let's get into the video. Mobile Armored Strike Command. Now this, I remember so much about this from when I was a kid. It was such an awesome show. So basically it revolved around the fight between Mask, which is Mobile Armored Strike Command, and Venom. And no, we are not talking about Spidey's Venom, because that is, it's a whole... We are talking about V-E-N-O-M. Venom. Which stands for Vicious Evil Network of Mayhem. Yes, they had loads of acronyms just for things like that. It honestly is an outstanding kind of TV series, especially for its time. What came out of the show was, I mean, it's super cheesy, very cheesy, just like most kind of 80s shows back in the day, but it had an array of outstanding toy releases, and these things were built to last. They really were. The whole thing about this video today is it arrived, and it is a tank. Well, actually, it's not a tank. It is like a juggernaut. It's just kind of like a freight hauler slash kind of truck. It kind of reminds us of Optimus Prime. That's what a lot of people, when I put the post up on Instagram, they thought it was Optimus Prime, which I had to correct them. It is not Optimus Prime, but This is how it's described. A maroon Kenworth semi-tractor that converts into a mobile defense platform and command center. First show appearance, episode 1. His ultra flash mask fires a blinding blast of energy. But yeah, like I say, this thing is just outstanding. And what I really want this video to sort of turn into is I want to be able to bring this thing back to its heyday. As in, what I'm going to do is take this thing fully apart, and we are going to re-chrome everything that needs chrome. We're going to find the missing parts. So this could be a long project, but if I can get this thing looking the way it did, fully complete, like it was back in the day, I mean, this is going to look like such a cool piece. If you want to have a quick look at this one, I have taken a ton of B-roll shots of this, so let's play the B-roll. So Mask, it was actually developed by Kenner Products in 1985. We are going back. They also, releasing the toys, they created an animated series to help with merchandising these toys and getting the word out there so people would go and buy these. So it seems as though, I think, the toys came first. Kind of like Transformers. The toys came first and then they brought out the series. The first 2 seasons mainly focused only on the toys that were released in the first 2 series anyway. We were treated to some awesome characters, some extremely cool looking vehicles, and it was just a really, really fun, cheesy show. So just talking about this piece anyway, when we're on about doing the restoration project for this, the left hand door is broken on mine. It fits back into place, it just doesn't shut properly, which I think that one's going to be quite an easy fix because I can already see what's happened. There is a peg missing, so if I can just potentially super glue a peg on there, this should sit in and just stay there fine. So I'm not too worried about that part. The next thing is this. If we turn Rhino around, this part here is meant to flip down, so you've got kind of like stairs or a trail that leads down. One of the wheels on the minicab, so this thing here actually splits apart, but it's just, whoa, ow. It's not easy to split apart. Oh my god. This thing is super loose as well. So this part here splits from Rhino, and then you kind of have, this is what they would go out on certain like missions and things like that. They could take this out and it acts as a second vehicle, but I'm really gonna have to go back and watch the series to see what this was proper used for. I can't remember it ever actually splitting up, whether this was just a gimmick for the toy. I will go back and rewatch. But yeah, I don't remember it doing that in the show, but it probably did. This thing here anyway, As you can see, the wheel likes to just roll off there. Everything is just super loose, so we're gonna get in there and clean up all the joints, hopefully tighten everything up so they're not as loose as that. And then putting it back in, for some reason, it clips in with no issues. It just is really hard to pull it out. I wonder if there is some sort of mechanism that I'm just not seeing, which I need to press. Yeah, I don't know. What else is broken? This, I am missing the top of this as well. Missing the little signal part, and obviously I'm wanting to try and get this, so this part's completely broken off the side, so it doesn't clip on at all. You can kind of, if you're good, you can balance it so it just sits there, and if you're, I mean, if you're not gonna like use it at all, it sits in there fine. Say that, I can't even do it now.
2 hours later.
Ah, there we go, that's it done. With Rhino, he also has two very sort of hidden buttons here. And the awesome thing is, the grill pops out, so it gives you a kind of catapult. A really, really funny thing as well is, so say Matt Tracker is on a mission, he's driving Rhino, and Bruce Sato comes up with these little riddles and things like that. He can just get ejected straight from Rhino. And I mean, some of his riddles are a bit...
Don't worry, man. A wounded rabbit makes the full fox hungry.
It's super cheesy, but oh, it's a load of fun. So to take away from this, to buy this toy right now, you're looking at around £200. Brand new, basically, everything fully complete. Now, I only paid pretty much £18 for this thing, and whether I've put it in the video already or show it now, I feel that was an amazing price for this kind of piece of mask history, and it's one of the most well-known mask toys out there anyway, apart from maybe Matt Tracker's main car or Condor and things like that. But this one here, all I want to say is I feel like I already have my money's worth with this, and the awesome thing is there's not much missing from it at all. Yes, it needs a repaint. Yes, it needs to be re-chromed. Yes, it does have some broken bits, which I'm not actually worried about fixing. A little bit of super glue, and also getting a new couple of pegs put in, which can be remolded, I think. So I can't wait to show you what this is going to look like when it's finished. I have bought a few of the things, and I may actually just try and maybe buy a few of these to strip for parts if I can get them cheap enough. But I will keep you guys on Instagram updated through, whether it's through stories, whether it is through just my normal posts. I can't wait to get this looking like it did back in the day, to start taking some epic photos of this. And I hope you enjoyed this one. This isn't like a normal vid. Normally I stick to kind of Power Rangers or Power Rangers. So a new kind of perspective to show that I haven't just into Power Rangers. I love Transformers, love Mask, and I also love Power Rangers. And guys, thank you so much for watching this. And guys, if you enjoyed this video, smash that like button. If you have any questions, drop a comment below. And please consider subscribing to this channel. It really means a lot. And if you're into toys, this is definitely the channel for you. I'm trying to brighten everything up soon, so there is a lot of moving and shaking in my household right now. If you saw the last video, I'm not going to keep going into the whole bad news thing, but if you saw the last video, things aren't the best right now, but I am trying to put out content as much as I possibly can. Thank you so much for watching this one, and I will see you guys in the next one.